yards, 9 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Murray now to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 11, a minute 36 to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Here's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tua to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 4. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, it's Connor. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good, and this will remain an 11-point spread. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.